All right, for today, I am so excited to have with me a very dear friend and gifted practitioner. Dr. Siatnee Chong, a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, is here to share with us some tips. She has, throughout the last month or so, been sharing really wonderful insights with her audience from her practice and has been moving things online. So I'm so excited to share what she has, her kernels of wisdom, so you can apply those in your own practice. Sydney, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you. Yay. So I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me, Susie. I'm so glad to be part of this movement now to create change and to create what we call more of ways for people to find, themselves on how to really cultivate a sense of safety, security, and also protection during this crisis. So we all are in this together. So I hope what I share today will help you. And those of you that have little kids, you can also share that with them as well.
Perfect. Thank you. So I know today we're going to take a little bit of a dive into your Qigong practice, but I think you've got some other things in store. So what do you share with people who are coming to you and saying, how do I strengthen myself? How do I protect myself right now?
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier on, I think the theme right now during this crisis is all about feeling secure, feeling safety. And now, for different people, there is different level of feeling secure and safety. And especially when you have family, you have little ones to take care of, you have some sort of a fear or letting them go outside to play. Let them go, just to do the usual stuff. You are, being a mama bear right now. So with that in mind, just know that what you are feeling right now is just a stage. And then once this, as the week goes by, as we've been seeing in the last few weeks, things are coming back to the way we are feeling now. Okay, so this is a new normal. This is how I'm feeling right now. Compared to 2 weeks ago, I kind of get it. I kind of get some groundedness right now. So this Qigong practice of cultivating of a sense of security and protection is what we're going to be doing right now. And it's about 5 to 10 minutes practice that you can do every day. It helps you to cultivate a sense of peace, calmness, and also we call it protection for the heart, so that you're not running around in your thoughts and your mind of all these different thoughts that will pull you away from your sense of security. So it brings you all back internally, and that way you can feel grounded again.
Perfect. I'm excited to share this with you. Thank you.
All right, so let's get started. Are you ready? Awesome. Let's start. So today I want to share with you a Qigong practice called internal healing, and we are going to make what I call a Qi ball. So Qi ball is actually energy ball that we harness with the energy of the elements like the trees, the earth, water, sun, the moon, and we use that to heal internally. And this helps also to strengthen and keep us centered and balanced. Now, before we start, there are 2 points that we want to focus on. It's called PC8 in acupuncture point pericardium 8. It's located between the second and third metatarsal. If you bend your fingers, the third finger is touching on the palm. So this is the point that you want to focus on. So this point is considered a central vortex of energy in Qigong. It has profound emotional and spiritual effects when we visualize this point or also when we activate this point. So it functions as a doorway that can open but also close, a point that can invigorate but also sedate. And in Chinese medicine, the pericardium channel is a semi-permeable membrane that surrounds the heart. So it helps to nourish and protect the shen, or what we call the flame or spirit that resides in the heart center. I use this point in my clinic as a point of protection. Usually after a person has shed deeply during a session, or the patient is going through some sort of a healing after trauma or loss, and this helps to set a peaceful and safe place to return to for the spirit. Also, if you're going in a difficult relationship issue to deal with or an event, this point helps to maintain a safe boundary between the heart and the outside world. So anytime there's a need to activate protection, protects the heart, to deflect toxic or negative influences, you can use the essential oil or flower essence to apply to this point, both hands, before and after some sort of a conflict. So let's try. So we're gonna do a slight warm up. That way, before we go forward. So stand up straight, feet apart, and then keep your body relaxed and take a deep breath. So we inhale through your nose and we exhale through your mouth. And now we will start with a little shaking, slowly, from the ankle joints, from the ankle all the way up to the hands, and then to our head. Just very slight, soft shaking. So shaking releases stress. You can turn your body left and right. So you also recalibrate the whole body, especially when we have been sitting all day. So let go, just shake softly, and then softly on the joints. Open up slightly the arms as well. That helps to air out our armpits, loosen up some of the smaller joints, the fingers. Now slowly, we will stop. Okay, now stop. Now clear your mind and breathe out slowly. And let's bring our attention to your navel area. This allows you to focus and becomes centered. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now visualize a cord of energy that is attached to your feet and are rooting themselves to the ground. Another cord connects you from the top of your head to heaven. This is a method of grounding and it will help you stay relaxed and focused. Now start rubbing the palms of your hands together vigorously for a few seconds until they are warm. Now place your palms close together, facing each other, as if you are about to clap your hands. Slowly move them apart about a foot and then move them towards each other again. This is called pulsing or pulsating. So the 2 points on the palm, called the Lao Kung point that we spoke about today, will face each other, and then a cord of energy connected to both of the points. Then slightly move the right hand apart, coming back, then left hand apart, coming back. And do this several times until you feel a slight resistance. This is an indication of energy being built between the palms. Begin to mold this energy into a shape of a ball with your cupped hands and continue to move the palms back and forth, squeezing the shape of a ball between them. And keep your fingers closed. So visualize this energy as a ball of healing light. Pump slowly this ball of light. Now begin to grow the ball. And still pulsating to grow the ball. Begin to slowly rotate the ball with palms facing each other and experience the chi within the ball. So we actualize this practice. When we actualize this experience, we experience within and we cultivate the knowing. Feel the ball becoming stronger, refining the energy, the power within the ball. Now slowly start to condense the ball down into a smaller ball, into maybe the size of a jewel, a pearl. And then slowly bring the pearl into a smaller ball And then down to our dantian or lower abdomen is called the sea of qi or qi hai. Now we feel this jewel, sea of qi, warm and glowing, nurturing us. And smile into the light. Now slowly step your feet together. We stand tall, we visualize this energy going within us into our heart center, protecting us, encircling us, empowering us. And then slowly open your eyes and relax. That's it. It's a very simple practice. I hope you enjoy that. You can try a few times to just really put your focus, your intention onto the ball. And, it's a very good way to help you to really stay grounded and help your heart to stay centered and feel balanced.
Wonderful. And I know you do work with a lot of different modalities in your practice. Since you mentioned essential oils, are there some that you go to strengthen or fortify yourself?
Yeah, so I like to use flowers, essential oil, because the flower is softer. And also a lot of people enjoy that, the essential oil that's made of flower. You can, of course, use rose. Rose is very good for the heart channel. And I use a lot of rose, a combination of rose and other mixer, so that we can actually help somebody to feel back into the body and also help them to feel the sense of security and safety.
Wonderful. So geranium is one flower that I think of that I enjoy, that essential oil. Ylang Ylang is a very uplifting oil. Is that another one that's good for this kind of use?
Yes, you can use lavender as well. Lavender would be very good too.
Okay, and that's a little more, people enjoy it or some people don't. I think it can be a taste, but a little more woody. It doesn't have that brighter floral.
Right. So essential oil is like food. Sometimes a person likes barbecue. A person's like, their cooking to be a different way. So try that. Try different oils to see what helps you the most. And I always try something that is a little bit more softer to start with. And also, once you know one oil, you smell it, you know what that is. Your heart opens, your mind opens, and you're like, wow, I like this. Then that's the oil you should go. Whatever name it is, you know it when you smell it, whether you like something or you don't. So try that. Yes.
And I love that about essential oils, is that it really is kind of an intuitive thing. You can go to the store and try out their testers, and then if you decide to order them online or wherever you decide you trust to get good quality oils from, but in general, the one that draws you to it is one that's going to have some benefits to you.
Absolutely. Yes.
About working with nature.
Yes. All right.
Perfect. And can you tell people how they can follow you, see what you're posting, keep up to?
Yes, absolutely. So I have a website. It's called siatneechong.com. And also I do my Facebook Live every Thursday at 3 o'clock PST. We usually talk about women's issue. So my focus in my clinic is women's health. That is including hormonal health, PMS, premenstrual syndrome, any problems related to period, and also premenopause, fertility, and postnatal care. So there's most of the topics that I focus on my Facebook Live and also on my website. So if you go to siatneechong.com, SIATNEE, Chong is CHONG, you will pretty much find a lot of useful information that will help you to help with your flow, to beat PMS, and other hormone health that you're going through right now.
Wonderful, perfect. And I'll include a link so that's easy for people to click over and find you and keep up to speed with everything that you're putting together, because I love what you do. It's very client focused and it's very holistic. And I think that's so important for people to recognize that they can do what resonates with them. If they're curious and want to explore, there's ways to introduce themselves to modalities they might not be familiar with. It's a wonderful world. I mean, there's such a rich depth to traditional Chinese medicine. There's so much. So I love to bring it all together.
Absolutely. And also I do have a 30 minutes workshop that's going on right now. So if you want to explore more and find out ways of how to use acupressure points to release stress during this time, and I will send you a link so that you will go to the link and also look at the workshop. It's a lot of tools, and also I have a print out PDF that you can download and you can use it for yourself, or if you have children, use it for kids as well.
Perfect. I love it. I'm trying to share as many tools as I can. So that is wonderful. Thank you for making that available.
Excellent. Thank you for having me, Susie. I'm so glad to see you here. I hope to see you soon. You guys that's watching, have a great week. Be safe, be well, wash hands, and I'll see you soon. Take care now.
Thank you, Sydney.
Bye now.